morning. This will be a brief guided singing practice to explore the connection between your breath and your voice. Please sit or stand comfortably in a position that feels well supported and allows you to breathe deeply. Throughout this practice, see if you can focus your awareness on just the movements and sensations related to what we are exploring. Other things may arise internally and externally that invite your attention. Thoughts may arise in your mind. Sensations may arise in various parts of your body. If that happens, just observe the thoughts and sensations as they arise. Your thoughts and your body sensations are also a part of your real-time experience. So just notice them while continuing to focus your awareness on today's practice. Continue to breathe fully and slowly, noticing any movements and sensations associated with the breathing process. Now, bring your awareness to your abdominal area. As you continue to breathe fully and slowly, see if you can detect a sense of expansion in your abdomen when you inhale, and a sense of settling and relaxing as you exhale. Now let that go and bring your awareness to your rib cage. As you continue to breathe fully and slowly, see if you can detect a sense of expansion in your rib cage when you inhale, and a sense of settling and relaxing in your rib cage as you exhale. Now allow your awareness to wrap in movements and sensations in both your abdomen and rib cage. Notice how your entire torso expands when you inhale and settles when you exhale. Notice whether these movements in your abdomen and rib cage occur simultaneously, or whether you feel the movements first in one area and then the other. Now, bring your awareness to your airway. This is the path whereby your breath enters and exits your body. Notice how when you inhale, your breath comes in through your nose or your mouth and travels down through your throat and into your lungs. Notice how when you exhale, the air flows back up through your throat and out through your nose or mouth. Notice that the activity of breathing and the structures that draw air into your body and then release it are located well below your airway. All of the tissues and structures that are part of your airway in your nose, mouth, and throat can remain very relaxed and passive as you continue breathing fully and slowly. Notice how relaxed your throat is as you continue breathing fully and slowly. In a moment, I'm going to invite you to perform a series of 3 sighs by inhaling fully, then releasing your breath and allowing your voice to be vibrated by the way the air is moving. First, notice whether the idea of creating sound has caused anything to change in your throat. And if it has, see if you can relax your throat again. As you perform this series of 3 sighs, notice any sensations and movements in the area of your throat. After your next full inhalation, release your breath and allow your voice to respond with a sigh. We're going to inhale and sigh 3 times. Ah. 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 Continue to breathe fully and deeply and notice whether anything has changed, whether you feel any sensations in your throat that weren't there before. As you continue to inhale and exhale slowly, notice any sensations in your throat and encourage your throat to relax. In a moment, I'm going to invite you to repeat this exercise. This will be a series of 3 deep inhalations followed by a sigh. Continue to relax your throat as you prepare for this exercise. After your next full inhalation, release your breath and allow your voice to respond with a sigh 3 times. Ah. 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 In a moment, I'm going to invite you to sustain your voice on an M hum 3 times by inhaling fully, then releasing your breath and allowing your voice to be vibrated by the way the air is moving. Again, notice whether the idea of creating sound has caused anything to change in your throat. And if it has, see if you can relax your throat again. As you perform this series of 3 hums, notice any sensations and movements in the area of your throat. After your next full inhalation, release your breath and allow your voice to respond on a sustained hum 3 times. In a moment, I will invite you to perform this exercise again. You're going to inhale deeply and then release your breath and sustain your voice on an M hum. You're going to do this 3 times and notice any movements or sensations you experience in your throat while you're sustaining this hum. Let's start after your next full inhalation. In a moment, I will once again invite you to perform a series of 3 sustained hums. This time, I would like you to focus your awareness on the movements and sensations of your breath while you perform the sustained hums. Notice what it feels like when you begin to release your breath, and then notice any way the sensations in your abdomen and rib cage change when your voice engages and begins to sustain. Notice whether the sensations in your abdomen and rib cage change again when you release the sound and begin to inhale. There is no right or wrong way to feel your breath. Just notice anything that there is to be noticed. After your next full inhalation, release your breath and allow your voice to respond on a sustained hum 3 times, allowing your awareness to rest on sensations in your abdomen and rib cage while you sustain. Now, return your awareness to both your throat and your breathing anatomy, your abdomen and your rib cage. And notice, how are you feeling in these areas? Has anything changed as a result of the exercise? Continue to breathe slowly and fully, and relax any area in your throat or your abdomen or your rib cage that seems to have picked up any tension. And in a moment, I will invite you to repeat this exercise. After your next full inhalation, release your breath and allow your voice to respond on a sustained hum 3 times, while allowing your awareness to rest on sensations in your abdomen and rib cage while you sustain. Now, consider, did you experience a sense of flow and ease while performing these sustained hums? Did your throat remain relaxed? What sensations or activity did you experience in your abdomen and rib cage while you were sustaining? See if you can reflect on these sensations and activities without judgment or analysis. Now slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes as we wind down this practice. If you've had your eyes closed, slowly open your eyes and take in the room around you. Throughout the day, when you engage your voice, either in conversation or while singing, notice the relationship between sensations in your breathing anatomy and the activity of vocal expression. Thank you for practicing with me.